my guest for the night. He's back in. Mr. TwizzMaTic. What's good with you, man?
What's going on, man? I'm alright.
That's what's up, man. We about to get into a track real quick while we get the levels together, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, what up, y'all? I go by the name of TwizzMaTic, producer, MC, engineer, actor, all around artist.
Multi-talented. That's what's up.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go ahead and give a little background. I ran into my man here at the Fire, right? That's what the Fire. Yeah. Last. What was that? February, January? I
think it was in February.
All right, February. Yeah.
No, actually it was January.
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah. So
it's a while ago.
A fellow DJ on Starline, Super Tane, she took me down to the show, check out some artists. He was up there performing along with some other people, and it was just like lyricism. It was a crazy show, crazy stage presence. So I had to holler at him, see what's going on, man. So I just wanted to let you know, the show was good, man, off the hook. So you definitely a veteran when it come to performing. So like, let me know about some of your performing background.
Well, I'm no stranger to the stage. I've been acting since I was like 4. That's what I started out doing first.
Okay.
And I started out doing theater and commercials and print ads when I was a kid, like 4 years old. And then I went to Kappa High School for theater. So the stage has always been natural to me, but being in front of people. And for like the past 3-4 years, we've been performing at Love Park, on JFK, like 15 and JFK. So
how often you do that?
Well, it should be starting up this summer. It's always every summer, starting from like May, and then it ends sometimes around October, depending on what dates we can get.
Okay, so what you perform on like certain days?
Yeah, because my friend lets me know what days are open, and then we just go from there.
All right, that's what's up. Yeah, so definitely when it's time for that to start up, call up and let people know so they can come on and support. So how long you been rapping? When did you start that?
Funny, because I started rapping in 9th grade. Around the same time I started producing. I used to gospel rap, actually.
Yeah? Okay. That's how you started off?
That's how I started off. That's how, I always liked music. But that's where I really had something to talk about, because that's what I was Christian at the time. Not religious anymore. But, after that, kind of took off. I was always still lyrical even then, you know what I mean?
All right, that's what's up. And then, so when about did you like change and get more into other types of music from the gospel?
Well, I just got older, basically.
Right. Like how many years later? Was it like a couple years after you started?
It was probably after I got out of high school. Okay. I graduated from Kappa in 2004, and then I went to engineering school in 2005. So around that time, it started to take a different direction.
All right. And what was it that actually got you into rapping? Like, I know you said how you started, but like, what was it that made you say, all right, I even want to start rapping the gospel? Like, what did it?
Well, I really wanted to please my mom, for one. That was really, she had a lot to do with that. But I don't know. Gospel rap, I know it was an idea, came up, me and my homie James, we was a team called the Messengers, and we rocked it, and then that's how it started, basically.
Did you put out any like tapes or CDs?
No, we weren't even recording that.
Nah, okay, you was just going with it. All right, that's what's up. That's cool. Are you signed at this current time?
Nah, I'm independent artist right now.
That's what's up. Are you looking for that for the future, or like what's your ideals on that?
Well, I'm not, pressed about getting signed, but that would be great. I'm just really trying to get into that, stage where I'm ready for it, you know what I mean? Because I'm more of a producer than a rapper, but I'm getting to where they both 50-50 right now.
Okay, that's what's up. Do you record yourself?
Yes, I do.
All right, so I always ask people that record themselves, what's the pros and cons in your book of recording yourself?
Well, see, I had like a studio basement. I still got one, but I ain't recording right now. But when I record, I can't have my speakers all the way up, so I just got my headphones on because I don't have a booth.
Right.
So if you in the studio by yourself, you don't have nobody to press record. That would be
so it's the running back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. I'm gonna get into another track real quick. We'll be right back. This track I want to get into the Lethal Approach.
Okay.
And I like something you said on there where you were saying these cats is getting kind of silly with the fashion.
Yeah.
Because they definitely wilding out. So I definitely want to get into that. Here go Lethal Approach. Yeah, and we're back. TwizzMaTic, there you have it. 267-535-3930 is the number to call up. I ain't get a chance to jump on the Facebook yet, but facebook.com/microphonecriminal. You want to throw your Facebook, Twitter out real quick?
Twitter.com TMatic86 TMATIC86. Facebook Twiz _Matic.
Word. All right, so I'm about to ask you. I guess it's kind of like a twofold question. So,
okay,
what type of things are you into music wise, and how would you describe your style?
What do you mean, like genre, like music?
Yeah, genre.
Well, I'm more of like a hip hop soul. You know what I mean? I like all kinds of music. Like I'll do a pop song, I'll do electronic, I'll do anything. But
if it feel right,
Yeah, as long as it's right, as long as it marries, I'm cool. But yeah, I say hip hop soul is my, where the heart is.
Definitely. Who were some of your influences, artists?
Well, Jay Dilla is my number one influence.
Yeah.
Even before I even knew who he was. Like I just knew I liked that sound. So he might be number one on it. Mos Def, Rhymes, Jay-Z, Rhymes, Kanye West production.
Right.
You
got any thoughts on like the radio these days? Like the type of stuff they playing?
It's funny because me and my homie was just talking about that, man. Yeah. It's real easy right now. It's not really wowing me. Like I think we need to put some more effort into it. It's just they just doing the format, just sticking to the script basically.
Right
and,
on.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that, but switch it up,
For sure. And let's introduce him. You can bring the mic down a little bit, just bend it at the So introduce yourself.
Hey, what's going on out there? It's Ozzy Mercury.
Yeah. So you said y'all was just now talking about that radio thing, right?
Yeah, man, it's real crazy because like the whole thing about the stuff that's going on in the radio, it's like you get the kind of sense that everybody trying to sound like each other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like you just want to put your own style on it. Not we just talking about it like what they was just doing a whole bunch of stuff where you put this on the track and then you want to do it right back again.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
right.
Like everybody is trying to do the same thing out there. You just want to do something fresh.
It's a lot of duplication.
Yeah, you
just gotta
do it your own way. Put your own twist on it.
Right on. So that track that I just played, the Lethal Approach, like what would you say? Like how would you, if we was bringing that track in, what would you say about that track? What do that track do for you?
Well, it was just like, I would say it was like more like releasing energy. So I called it Lethal Approach. It
was like a therapeutic type of thing.
Yeah, because I had to address some things in that one.
Right on.
So yeah, I'm just releasing some energy on that one. Straight verse, no hook.
Okay. Give me two artists you would want to work with, and that's in the game right now.
Production wise or like collaboration?
All right, give me two production and give me two artists, like two rappers.
Wow. Busta Rhymes most definitely.
Yeah, that's one of mine too. That's why I got hyped like that.
Yeah. Busta Rhymes and and Jay Electronica. There you go.
Okay.
Like I like them kind of rappers, like because Busta, he's just style is just so crazy.
I've been with Busta since from day one.
Yeah.
Like people just now getting caught on with the because he revived it with the Look At Me Now, but Busta been doing stuff like that
forever.
I be trying to tell him. But give me two producers.
Two producers. Kanye West definitely.
Okay.
I respect him. I like the way he arranges. He has great ideas. And,
the sampling. You like the sampling?
Yeah, I like the sampling. Who else? What's another one? It's a lot, but.
How you feel about Tim? Because that's my number one.
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
Timbo.
That's my number one right there.
Timbo, like
shout out to Dre and Pharrell and all them. But Tim, man.
Pete Rock too. I gotta say Pete Rock. Man.
Okay, Pete Rock.
Pete Rock, most definitely. I would say Dilla number one if he was alive. Rest in peace. But
okay,
Pete Rock.
Let me know about some of the projects, CDs, and videos you've already put out.
Well, my first mixtape was called Trees and Light Poles, and it featured myself and my homie John Moxon. My second one, Chill Street Blues, is on. You can find all these on Dat Piff right now. And my homie John Moxon has a mixtape that I produced called Theme Music, and that's also on Dat Piff. Bandcamp as well.
Okay, word. Well, since we mentioning John Moxon, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the track. Muddy Says.
Muddy Says.
No doubt.
Here we
You want to
go.
bring that in for me?
Yeah, here we go. This is the track I produced called Muddy Says, featuring Muddy Waters, sample style.
Yeah, we're back. TwizzMaTic in the building. So I hear you talking about the Treehouse Coalition.
Yeah.
So let me know about that. What's up with the Treehouse Coalition?
Well, this is a crew I came up with, a crew name I came up with about, how long, Black? Like 4 years ago, something like that.
4 years.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And I got the name from watching the Little Rascals, basically. Like, I look at everybody today, like hip-hop, you know, everybody trying to be young forever. So it's like we all big kids.
Okay.
So, you know, I came up with Treehouse Coalition because, you know, they always had a treehouse, basically, and I peeped that.
Word.
Yeah.
So videos. You got any videos out already?
I got one video I did on a J Dilla beat, the 2U, 4U track that Slum Village did. It's called 2 for You. And that video was directed by Jonathan Marvin, another member of the Treehouse Coalition. You can find that on YouTube also.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's the guy with the dreads that was performing that same day.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hot too. So shout out to Jonathan.
AKA
sure.
King Jeffrey, King Geo.
No doubt. Y'all got any more things like that coming up?
We actually have a show on April 19th at Fluid.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, so make sure you shout that out throughout the show then so people know what's
Definitely.
going on. So I'm gonna get y'all takes on the tonight's topic, the Trayvon Martin. This topic we had last week, presented to you by Dupree Shamir from socialtherapymagazine.com. He wanted to know, the Trayvon Martin, do you feel it was a racially motivated crime?
I do think it was a racially motivated crime, mainly because it's just so many stereotypes of black people, you know, out there.
Right.
So, you know, I don't really know Zimmerman's, you know, motives and you know what has happened to him personally to make him, you know, feel that way. But I do think it was racially motivated, most definitely.
Right on. How about yourself?
It just all seems a little suspect just because everything that Zimmerman said, if you even look at or even listen to the tapes that the other people was leaving 911, it just still look a little cloudy. Like people were saying that he was on the grass. He was saying the kid banged his head on the concrete.
Yeah.
Like when they took him to the station, he didn't even have no
I seen
visual
that.
evidence of being hit in the nose or smashed his head on the curb. So I'm like, what are you really talking about? I mean, as for it being racial, I mean, it's a whole lot of gray area there. I just think he was out.
He wanted a head that night.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he probably was on something. They didn't take no toxicology reports from him and whatnot. They was quick to do it for Trayvon, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it was just all a little suspect, man. Like, hopefully we definitely get the real deal on what's going on. You know what I mean? You got all these people talking about Zimmerman, but justice needs to prevail on this one.
For sure.
For real.
And I find it interesting, if y'all heard the tape that Zimmerman did, where they was saying, all right, you don't need to follow him. And he's like, all right, cool. And they ask him, yeah, so, you know, let us know where you at. And he ain't know where he was at, but he said something about like some mailboxes or something.
Yeah.
And then he was like, matter of fact, have them call me when they get here. So so that lets me know that he was following them, because the only reason he couldn't let them know where he was going to be at is because he was going to be following them.
Right, exactly.
Because other than that, you'd be like, all right, I'm going to be right here at the such and such. But he like, matter of fact, no, tell him to call me and I'll let him know where I'm at.
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, that sounds like he's following him.
And he was going to continue to follow.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to go ahead and get into a little bit of cannabis. This is the Master Thesis. Yeah. We're back. Next Level Show. Call up 267-535-3930. We got TwizzMaTic in the building. So we're going to continue. So what's some of the future? You got some CDs that's coming out this year? Or you just basically dropping like songs?
I'm probably going to drop some songs, mainly because, you know, trying to get my laptop back up and running and everything. But, yeah, I got a project on the way. I'm pretty sure it's going to be called White Blackboards. I'm toying around with that title.
Okay. You want to get into that title?
Yeah, I was just, it's just like a play on words, basically. Like white blackboards. Like, you know, what you write on the blackboard with chalk. So if it's white, you can't see it. So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's like we doing all this writing, and still you can't see nothing. We still ain't going nowhere. We ain't done nothing. It's like we going in circles.
Word. And when can we see that? Like fourth quarter?
I'm not sure right now. I'm gonna keep.
We waiting on that
updating
laptop.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make no promises because I don't really know. I'm between producing and rhyming.
Right.
It's hectic. But,
okay. And where can they get at you for them beats? If they need some of them hot beats.
If you need some beats, you can holler at me at TwizzMaticMusic@gmail.com. TwizzMaticMusic@gmail.com.
No doubt. How'd you get your name, by the way?
Well, my name is Antoine, right?
Okay.
And everybody call me Twine.
Okay.
So then, like,
Twizz.
when the whole Izzo phase came around, everybody was Twizz. So then my manager just put it together, TwizzMaTic. He just kept calling me TwizzMaTic. So,
all right. And was that the first name you had, like, even when you was doing the gospel thing, or what were you calling yourself then?
No, I was just Twizz then.
Oh, you was just Twizz?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. You got any other websites where you got your music up, like you got a Reverb or something like that?
Yeah, I got a Reverb Nation, TwizzMaTic, ReverbNation.com, Bandcamp, Treehouse Coalition, DatPiff, TwizzMaTic.
Okay.
Yeah, you can really just Google me. I'm on I'm on like at least 10 different sites now.
All right, that's what's up. So, some of the new people that's out now, artist wise, do you listen to any of them? Like some of the newer cats, like Big Sean, J. Cole, and stuff like that.
I listen to J. Cole from time to time. I like his rhymes. Big Sean, most of that music I listen to in the club.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I go right to, that's what it's made for, basically.
Yeah, they play that right out the gate.
Yeah.
No doubt. X coming back. How you feel about that?
X, yeah, I'm waiting on hearing some new stuff from X.
You ready on that?
Yeah.
And him and Busta got a joint too. I gotta get that edited. I be having my plate so full. You know what I mean? But yeah, they got a joint on the Otis beat actually.
Okay, I gotta check that out.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm gonna get into some more music. We'll be right back with the Next Level Show. Let's get into that clown rap. But yeah, we're back. Next Level Show. We talking about that XXL freshman cover. So make sure you check that out. 267-535-3930. We in the building. We talking about Trayvon Martin, and we also got TwizzMaTic in the building. He's doing this thing, so we're gonna keep the show rolling for sure. 267-535-3930. So I got another question for you. What makes you different from other artists?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Well, for one, I try to be different, but not just for the sake of being different, but I go by the rules, but then what they say is learn the rules, then you shun them. So I take from who's already done it, and I don't act like, I'm the first one to do it. So I'm basically, I stay humble, and, but I take from everybody that influences me. Like, I'll take a cadence from here, maybe a half a cadence from another person. Like, it's just, it's not really just words. It's just like, melodies. Because people got to understand, singers came first. So you're in their position. So all you got to do is learn from them. Jay-Z gets that. J. Cole understands that. Drake gets that. Like, anyone who's really made any.
Great song makers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not just these little, spitters or whatever.
Right.
So.
Rappers.
How often do you actually write?
It depends. Right now I'm in my writing stage. Like I make a certain amount of beats, and then I might go back to some writing once I got enough material. But it could arise at any moment. I would like be walking down the street, write in my head real quick,
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, so I was asking you off air about where you trying to take this as far as like musically. I know you said producing, you definitely want to do that, but as far as your artistry, how far you actually want to take that? Like, would you want to be that guy that everybody's talking about? Like, yeah, he could be the hottest rapper. Like, they comparing you with some of those names up there.
I mean, I thought about it. I mean, that's cool. I mean, that's not. I don't want that. I don't want that to be my only goal because if I'm disappointed, then it's like, well, it's a big letdown. So, I just really just do my thing. Whatever comes along, I take it. I mean, not anything. I'm real smart with it. I've had contracts in front of me before, and people have tried to get me on little things, but I'm smarter than that. But yeah, man, I'm just humble.
All right, that's what's up. When comparing indie versus major, label wise, like what's your outlook on that? Indie versus major.
it seems as if like the old way of doing it with the major labels, just signing artists. I mean, that still goes down, but what I see is a lot of like subgroups and independent like companies doing their thing, and once they build a big enough fan base and big enough buzz, then the labels are coming after them. So the whole company signs the deal with the label, and they take all the artists or one artist, however many artists they got. It's really about how much work you put in, and then you're doing something. Okay, now we have distribution,
right,
and the whole nine.
Are you familiar with ASAP Rocky?
ASAP Rocky,
Rocky, yeah. That's something like his deal, right? I heard
I think so. Yeah,
I think he got a deal similar to that.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar too. I think it was Top Dog Entertainment. I think that's the name of their crew. We got him, somebody named Schoolboy Q, a few other people, but.
And I actually was talking to an entertainment lawyer last week on the Next Level show, and he was saying it's important to build your buzz, before you pursue a deal. Like, it's better to stay independent because with the 360 deal, it'll work more in your favor. You'll have more leverage if you ever got something going for you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? As opposed to if you just coming off the streets and they sign you, they got all the leverage, so they're gonna screw you over. Exactly. So you need to have something to work with. Like, I'm guaranteed this amount of sales, so you got to give me a little bit more of this and a little bit more of that.
Exactly.
So that's definitely important. Like you said, don't just sign anything. Like, when you see a piece of paper in your face, don't just sign it for that quick buck, because in the long run, you might be all messed up.
Yeah, most definitely.
And it happens every day in the industry. You always hearing about people going through a lot of stuff. So be smart with your paperwork, for sure, man. But we back. We got TwizzMaTic in the building, man. How you doing today, man? You feeling all right?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling real good.
All right, so we talked to you about the artistry. Let's talk about the beats. Let's talk about the producing side of you. What's good with the beats you working on? Are you only working on beats for yourself? You got artists that you specifically work with? What's going on with the beats?
I produce for anybody who want music, really. I got a few artists now. I got this artist named Nadira. She goes to Berkeley in Boston. My homie John Moxon. Who else? Range the Messenger. He's from Virginia, but he's in Philadelphia right now.
Okay.
Those are probably the most consistent right now.
How long you been producing for?
Probably since 9th grade also.
Right.
Started off with Fruity Loops, FL Studio.
Yeah.
And
you got to start off with FL, man.
Yeah. I always played drums, though. My dad is a drummer.
Okay.
His name is Spike.
You still play?
Yeah, I still play.
Okay.
From time to time. I'm not like that's not my profession, being a drummer, but, I can play.
All right, that's what's up. What about, like, as far as producing wise, do you produce like a certain sound, or you can do like different, like you do different types of ranges of sounds?
I do all genres basically.
Yeah.
I haven't touched everything, but I know anything I touch, anything I think of, I can do. But it's pop, hip hop, underground.
So if somebody came to you and was like, I need a pop John that really have them bouncing, you can handle that.
I got that. I'm actually working on one right now for this singer named Rashina. And it's a pop track. She just came to me with that like 3 days ago.
That's what's up. How about the artist you performed with at the fire? The young lady you was up there with.
Okay. That's Nyambe Michelle. Yeah.
Okay.
I've done tracks for her in the past, but it was at times where we like lost a lot of music. That was before I knew about backups. But yeah, I produced.
That's
for her
one of
before.
the worst things can happen to an artist is losing some music.
Yeah, man. Never again, though. I learned my lesson on that one.
Right on. What's your advice to up and comers that's trying to get into the artistry and the producing side? Like, give us two perspectives.
Well, first things first. Gotta have confidence.
Right.
You gotta believe in yourself, because if you don't think it's hot, why would I think it's hot? You know what I mean? You gotta make me believe that. And two, just go with your instincts. If you say you writing a verse or you making a beat, if you ain't liking it, if it ain't hot, you know what I mean, use your good judgment and come back to it later. Sometimes things take time. You ain't gonna always get it that one time.
Right.
But
Okay, that's some sound advice. You feel it's any underrated? What is this here? You feel it's any underrated, artists in the game right now that's really not getting that shine because the game is really like saturated with a certain sound?
Yeah.
Is anybody you feeling that you feel needs to be?
Yeah, most definitely. I was talking about this with my manager the other day. Elzai from Slum Village.
All right.
You know,
I don't know him like on the solo tip, but I know about Slum Village.
You heard the project he did called Elmatic? He did his version of Elmatic.
I'm gonna have to look up on that.
Yeah, man.
If you referring it to me, I'm gonna look it up.
Elzai is that boy. Like, he did the whole Elmatic his way, his style, but he did it with live instruments. So you think this is a track? No. He had a band play that thing. You know what I mean?
Wow.
He's definitely, I think, one of the most underrated because he's just crazy with it, man.
Definitely. Say no more. We're gonna get into a little some old school Jewels. Speaking of Jewels, he was here. What was that, Friday at the new Palladium? I was up there interviewing Shano. So shout out to Jewels. I've been rocking out with Jewels for a while before he changed the style. I don't know what he doing now, but I know when he changed the style when he first started messing with Wayne, and I wasn't really messing with that style that he had. But I like old school Jewels. But yeah, we back. How y'all feel? Both of y'all, how y'all feel about Eminem, man? What y'all think about him? Cause
he's a beast.
Beast, man. Like,
people be fronting though.
I mean, Eminem do some weird stuff. Where
He
it's
do.
just like, you gotta be like, all right, I can go past this joint, but he's still like, even if you listen to an album or mixtape, 85-90% of that joint is gonna be hot. Even if you do got them other joints where it's just like, I'm cool.
Yeah, he got the silly joints, but
yeah, he do. No, he's the truth, man. I like he's like he mastered the flow, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what it's all about.
And recording too. Like, I be listening to him. I think his recording technique is hot. Because when you're an artist, you hear certain things like other people might not pick up on it right away. But like, I think his recording, he does something as far as like ad-libbing and stuff that really brings out his words and how he wants to put it out there. So he learned a lot from Dre. Shout out to Dre. Dre is the perfectionist.
Yeah.
I need to get some lessons. Like, I need to holler at Dre, man. Dre will hook you up. 50 Cent, what y'all feel about 50?
I used to rock with him.
You
know what I mean? Like, Get Rich or Die Trying and anything that predates that, I was rocking with. I mean, as soon as he started singing on everything, it's just like, okay, I'm cool on that. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, 50 Cent is cool. Like, I dig him because he do what he do. Like, I respect anybody that do their thing. Like, just don't do what you seen somebody else do.
Right on.
The singing, I'm partial to the singing though. Like, I mean,
he put out them hits. It's stuff that you could definitely listen to, but I'm not gonna listen to it all the time. I mean, like, I heard some joint he was with. I forgot who he was.
Is it like recently?
Yeah, it just came out, and that joint, it was just like, all right, man, do something different. Like, it sound directly like everything else.
You ain't talking about the joint with Jeremiah? I think it's the Down on Me, John.
No, that joint was tight.
Yeah, that
I like
joint.
that one, but I mean,
that surprised me.
I forgot about that. That joint is tight.
That
I
joint
listened to
surprised.
that more than a couple times. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta admit, you know what I mean. But
and what you think about 50? Did we get your take on that? Oh yeah, you said anybody that do their thing.
Yeah, basically.
All right, cool. I'm gonna ask y'all about a couple more artists. How about Wiz Khalifa?
Wiz cool. I don't like everything he do, but like I said, he do his own thing too. Like, he don't really stick to no format when it comes to writing. His production is great. He makes songs.
Right.
I could definitely rock with Wiz though, cause I mean, he really don't care about what's going on. He really gonna sing.
He do what he do.
Sing and rap about whatever he wants to. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, he definitely rocks it. Like he said, the production. He always got a tight beat behind his voice.
All right, one more. Rick Ross. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't really know what to think about Rick, cause everybody be on him, but he don't really do the same thing for me that he do for everybody else. Am I missing something?
Yeah, I mean, see, Rick, when he first came out, I think he was cool. I think over the years, to me, it got kind of annoying.
Yeah.
We just be like thinking, like, okay, can we hear something else? You know what I mean? Talk about something different.
I like Rick. I mean, he's not really the same dude that he used to be. I mean, he sound like he getting a little lazy. He just put everything out because people go and listen to it.
Yeah,
and I'm
no matter
victim
what.
to it too, you know what I mean? Like a lot of the tracks do be tight, but it's just like, all right, he talking about the same stuff over and over and over again.
Right,
you know what I mean?
There's one thing I'll say about Rick, and I thought about it. All his singles is hot. I'll give him that. Like, I don't really have a problem with none of his singles.
Okay.
Like, as far as them just being tracks, that's all. Because, you know, a lot of people, they, like, you don't have a consistent single, you know, career. Like, your career, you drop a couple hot singles, and then a couple on be whack. But I think all his singles overall been kind of all right. Like, what y'all think?
They definitely had those.
I don't think I heard a corny single.
Even since Port of Miami, all his albums do have bangers on them.
Yeah, they do.
Like,
of course.
Like he'll definitely come out with some tracks where it's like, all right, he did it on that one. Like he even knew like before he put it out, like they gonna love this.
Yeah,
you know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And he always got a nice collab or something like that. Don't matter who he doing it with.
Yeah, I applaud his singles because these days it's so easy to go wrong with a single because with singles these days people will just put out anything. So for somebody to still consistently put out hot singles, I'll give them that because that makes radio just a little bit more listenable.
Right.
Because radio is very unlistenable right now.
Right.
And I like him. My bad.
Go ahead.
And I like him because he brought Meek Mill out. You know what I mean? I can't hate on him
exactly.
like
Right
that.
on.
You know,
He put Philly on the map.
I give him that. Definitely give him that.
Yeah. No doubt. Yeah, he put a lot of up and comers here. He grabbed up the whole XXL list last year because he put everybody, you know, Wale, all them cats was on there. So that's what's up. He definitely looking out. And I like his business mentality too. That's another thing about artists. I like artists that got a good business mentality.
Right.
50 Cent also has one. So, you know, shout out. Because, you know, these days in the game, it ain't like how it was before. Like before, you could get rich off of rapping and, you know, coming out and putting your songs and selling your albums. But these days, you know, with the different contracts that they got out now and with everybody bootlegging stuff ain't selling like it is. You know, you can't really get rich off of rap. I mean, unless you like maybe on that top echelon. But these days, you got to really get your money, get your advance money, and invest into some businesses to really succeed off of it, I think.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Rick Ross did because, you know, when he first got on, he opened up a couple fast food joints. And now he putting artists on.
Right. He
letting the artists now bring him income. You could just look at his moves and see how he doing it. Like, he's really investing to make that residual income. And I think that's just a lot of things people need to be up on these days if you're trying to get into the game. Because they think they just going to be able to sell all these records and get this money, or they think that advance is going to be the advance. But it's going to be a wake-up call. I hate for y'all to, you know, work so hard to get on, and then when y'all get on, y'all blow through that money, and then y'all ain't got nothing, and ain't nobody supporting y'all. So be smart with it. When you get that money, make sure y'all invest in something that's gonna bring money back over and over again. Yeah. Let's get some more promotion going on. All right, tell these people about your YouTube presence, where they can, you know, what they can find you.
You can put TwizzMaTic in Google, or you can go to Twiz the Great 420. I mean, on YouTube. You can check me out on Twitter, TMatic86, datpiff.com, TwizzMaTic, Bandcamp, Treehouse Coalition. What else we got? Facebook, TwizzMaTic,
All right.
Treehouse Coalition fan page. Click like.
Right on. You want to put some stuff out where they can holler at you? Or you ain't ready yet?
I'm still brewing. You know what
Still brewing and it's still brewing.
got it.
All right. That's what's up. Yeah. So we back. Next Level Show. We still in the building. Mr. TwizzMaTic.
Yo.
What's going on? We about to get on out of here though, but you know, you want to lead the people with anything?
Man, just keep following your dreams. I know everybody think it sounds cheesy, but you know, your dreams, your motivation, confidence, you know, just make sure that's at the highest.
Right on.
Strive for the top. Go for the best.
No doubt, man. We're going to see you back on here again.
Most definitely.
And go ahead. You can outro the people.
Yeah, man. Everything you're going to do, just be true to yourself, man. Believe in yourself first and foremost. And don't try to be like nobody, even though you might be influenced or taking inspiration from somebody. Just be yourself.
Right. And we're gonna see you on here.
Yeah, definitely.
So-
I'm definitely gonna come back. You know what I mean?
All right.
The whole coming out party is gonna be official. I'm gonna have some stuff for everybody out there.
All right, no doubt, no doubt. So we're about to get into the Chill Street Blues again, and we're gonna rock out. Stay tuned.
Yo, you rocking with Ozzy Mercury, and we here with MCTV.